sort of final episode of the WoW Awakening Let's Play. Although not really. It will be the final episode regarding the grind. So yeah, here we are. I leveled a bit more off screen, so we are actually at 58 and let's say two-thirds maybe. And yeah, this will be a session only dedicated to those last few bubbles to the yeah, level 60. So thanks for joining me, and I think we should just start right in. Due to the recommendation of another viewer, I also changed the music today, but so this is better for me. And yeah, I hope it's not too loud. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, thanks for anyone that joins me on the stream. So let's jump right in. Hey everyone, nice to see you. Please tell me if the music is too loud or anything. So yeah, I have no idea how long this will take actually. I'm guessing around maybe 2 hours. Maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. Guess it also depends if you like get ganked or anything happens. So yeah, let's just see how we will do here. Got a bit more rested EXP, but yeah, from 59 to 60 it will actually take us quite some time, I think. Hey there. This is like a really nice grind spot. I think right now I even prefer to the one with all the zombies actually, since there's no enemy here that fears me. And yeah, it's just massive EXP because of the higher levels. Just making sure I have every buff on me, but looks good right now. So yeah, a little thing that changed is, I guess I should point it out, I also went for Mark of the Wild, just to have some more bonus EXP and also attributes, since with the improved version of this you also get like 2% of all your stats, so that's pretty nice. So yeah, that's what we're doing as well. But besides that, nothing much happened. Let's just take a quick look. We already got some nice loot here. Oh, yeah. Tame pet, okay. Not really that great. I think I stick to my old ones. Although I have to say, like, the increased armor is actually quite nice. Yeah, the ring is not as good. This might be really nice for like our upcoming build at level 60, since I plan to go for like a ranged kind of build, like Return to the Roots with the Frost Hunter kind of thing. Yeah, trying not to go for too many global cooldowns this time around, but still like a lot of stuff that will be ranged. And yeah, I think for that those are actually really nice. You probably won't have a pet though. Yeah, it's quite amazing, like the amount of rested EXP. I was also asking for like a EXP pot, like for the last few levels, but actually was not able to find anything. So yeah, I was even willing to pay a few gold for it, but right now nobody is selling this kind of stuff, so well, not a big deal. We will be able to get to 60 rather fast, I think. Like in comparison to all the other grinding we did, this probably won't take too long. I'm super excited for level 60. The only problem is that the population is declining steadily, and we already talked about this in a previous episode with all the beta key management and stuff, so it's really not that easy right now to find any kind of open PvP, and because of that also like a lot of high level characters are leaving the game right now, and this, yeah, you know the drill, like it's like the case in any private server. If the population is not there, a lot of people are leaving, and if a lot of people are leaving, the population declines, and it kind of spirals out of control and really can lead to a quick downfall of a server. Don't get me wrong, I don't think this will happen with WoW Awakening, especially not when things go open beta and things go live. There will be a lot of people that want to join this, but right now I just think it's kinda but well, things will recover, and I still think we will be able to do some open PvP if we hit level 60 and maybe even join some Battlegrounds or doing some duels. Yeah, looking forward to that. Another possibility could be maybe like Orkbit to just go on like a test ground with like dummy NPCs and testing out DPS rotations, maybe getting some ability resets. Yeah, so that would be nice, and I will ask the team if that's possible maybe. Alright, should not forget to use those two spells. Pretty much the Soul Link and using the Tree of Life form, your damage gets cut like to 40%, I think. It's just so much armor. By the way, I've kept wondering, like, I don't know if it was on screen, but like those kind of debuffs right here. This is basically because of the hunger bar. If you don't eat from time to time, like you get some sort of malice on your stats, and that's what this is about. I've been wondering this for quite some time now, and just recently noticed why this is the case. I really would like to try out some different builds. Ranged ones, melee ones. Could be cool. Thinking about like, yeah, reviving the Frost Hunter. I mentioned this already. Maybe with a bit less frost. Maybe even like with some fire, even like some sort of glass cannon build with pyroblasts and a bit damage over time, like not too much, so we can still have nice rotation and don't get stopped by the global cooldown. So that would be nice. But yeah, we will see about that, I guess. The thing is, like, why I want to go for a range build. They nerfed the melee build right now, and although it's like a justified nerf, since melee is just would be just way too strong right now, I have the feeling also that a lot of people are still going for it, like with the Wind Fury and stuff, and like trying to go for some range build is really what I want to do right now, especially since I kinda tuned it down a bit with my Wrath of the Lich King Let's Play, and don't play ranged all the time on this hunter of mine, like on the Dalaran server. So it's actually totally fine for me to try out some ranged weapons. Yeah, getting feared is really annoying here. I think I will swap between the farming spots so that I can also utilize on the high level kind of farming spot over this region. I don't know if you can, like, you know what I mean. The one with the ghosts. I think I will write a message pretty soon to the WoW Awakening team again, asking like maybe for the for the possibility to get on their like testing grounds and trying out some stuff and showcasing it to you. That would be nice. And I think while asking for that, I also will ask maybe for a few more beta keys, since I really think right now the population could be a bit higher, and yeah, who knows? Maybe, I mean, from what I've gathered so far, there were a lot of people who actually told me that they like even bought some keys right now, since like of the showcase of the server, and they just did not get a key, and that's why they also like caved in and got one for money. So I think it's totally fine for them to maybe give away a few more. Like it does not have to be over my channel or anything. I don't want to make this out of promotional purposes. But yeah, just maybe also over their like channel. Would be really nice to have some more people to play with. Doing quests is actually, like with a build like this, it's far slower. I noticed this recently when I tried to level up another twink to level 20, and it took so long since you don't have this, that was a weird glitch. You don't have the possibility to basically AoE grind, and it took a long time to even get to level 18. I think like I even level up faster at this kind of level range to level 50 maybe, with all this kind of grind instead of the like quest leveling on lower levels. It's a bit insane, but yeah, I mean, in the actual game you're not really supposed to have like this large creep camps and pulls and stacks, and even without like any downtime. So I guess that explains it, why it's so powerful right now to just grind. I could imagine that they nerfed this, to be honest. Like, of course, if you have rested EXP and or like an EXP potion, then of course it's completely out of competition, but even without, it's just much better. But yeah, always depends on your build, of course. Like if you don't have such a grind build, then going for quests is still the faster option. Although you also, like it's in vanilla, I think you would also run out of them after a short time, and then you would still be yeah, then you would still have to grind things. So that's that. Yeah, good point actually with the I think we talked about this like in an earlier episode, but yeah, Gankers really might just totally counter the kind of AoE builds, since I really can't fight anyone. Like I can survive maybe, but I still have to run, and it will cost time. And yeah, I agree with you there. We briefly like talked about this in an earlier episode, also like with kind of meta builds and how the meta will change every time something new comes up. It will be just very interesting to look at. Yeah, I mean, it always also depends on like how contested your farming spot is and if you are able to even go for big pulls like this and stuff. So there might be a niche where or like areas or level ranges where going for like quests might even pay out, but right now I'm just not seeing it. Yeah, some sort of bodyguard. I guess you could really like hire people for this, right? Like say you grind so much with your AoE build that you just get so much gold and stuff. So you basically just say, okay, you know what? Now's the time to hire a bodyguard. And then there might be people who are going all like, screw this guy, like I'm going to hire 2 hitmen now to kill the farmer and the bodyguard. It will be total carnage. I'm very looking forward to it. It will get frustrating, and I'm a bit too excited about this right now, and will get my ass kicked as well. Oh, nice 59. But still, it just sounds so fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. Oh wow, that's a really nice totem. Tome. Totally going to learn that one. Perfect for our build. Just going to eat something real quick so our debuff doesn't get too high. Huh, that's actually interesting. Okay. That's far more than I expected, and that's also like far more than the... it seems like it was bugged out. I'm actually like almost starving right here, so good thing that we sit down real quick and ate something here. Yeah, sounds really fun. Like at a server like this, there are all kinds of dynamics unfolding, so it's a bit weird right now. Like seems like the hunger bar is actually bugged out or something. Doesn't seem to be increasing. Let's take another look. I might have to do a relog here. This is a bit weird. Maybe it's because I'm in the live form. No, it's just really strange. Yeah, I think I'll go for a quick relog here. So, oh no, I think now I regained a lot of my... Alright, it actually works. Okay. They still have a bit of like fine-tuning to do with this, I think. This is just a bit weird. Maybe I have just to eat like more of this stuff. Like it doesn't matter how long you sit, it really just matters like how much you eat apparently. That's interesting. The thing that bugs me is like this bugged hunger bar right here. Like it seems to be full, but then again I have like a really big kind of increase. Maybe I also have to drink stuff. I mean, would make sense, right? Weird. Yeah. Do you see the debuff anywhere else than besides the hunger bar, Nikki? A debuff that was stacked to 5? Would be interesting to know. Like, sorry if it takes so long, but I'm just wondering right now why the hunger bar actually won't go up anymore. By the way, I really don't know if I like this feature too much, to be honest. It's a bit weird. It's also quite interesting and something new, but they have so much going for the server right now with the open PvP and the like whole different classes and classless RAM thing. Maybe that's a bit overkill right here. I'm not too sure. Like if a server like this also needs to have this stuff, but okay. I mean, we will be fine. I guess the only thing I'm complaining about right now is that if they are going to do it, then they really should do it well and not like this bugged out version it is right now. But then again, we are in closed beta, so stuff like this happens. It should be around the end of December, but yeah, that's only an estimate. Nobody confirmed it, nobody said anything about it. Oh, looks like we have a company here. Let's try not to... Oh, looks like actually he pulled some enemies. That's a bit weird, but okay. I really just want to like get those missing EXP bars up and get to level 60 today. So I can't really take care of anyone that is trying to farm here actually. So I will be a bit selfish today, I think, because this like whole grinding process and series has been gone on for a very long time now, and I think it's really time to... It's time to stop, as Filthy Frank would put it. End of December, basically. That's right. Okay, so like from one kind of creep wave, we get like one of those. I always call them bubble. Don't know if there's like... or bar. Maybe I should say bar. Little bars. Don't know if there's like a RPG kind of term for stuff like this. Oh, that's very nice of him. Oh, did you mean... Ah, of course. Yeah, right. Now I get it. Like, I'm a bit stupid. Like, I was about to say, like... Okay, why do we have still this big kind of debuff? And this is what you meant when you said you have a debuff on you. I'm an idiot. I really thought there would be like a debuff displayed from like not eating stuff or drinking stuff, but it's actually just a debuff. And sorry. Also sorry about rambling about stuff like they should do it right and it shouldn't be bugged and stuff. There's no bug here. It's just my own stupidity. Stupidity. By the way, Life, thanks for the tip with the Battleground, like looking at what people are running currently. So, yeah, getting a sense of what build might be effective against their builds. So that's actually a good idea. But I don't know if I will like influence or get myself influenced by that too much, since I really want to... Like, I have this certain build in mind, and I think I will go for it, even though I get like my ass kicked on the Battlegrounds. Yeah. I mean, the meta always changes, and maybe I can also hope a bit that the kind of build I want to go for is actually something that is very good in the current meta, but yeah, you never know. Oh, there's an Onyxia raid test. I think I will totally go for that if I get invited, and if I like have a build going at that point that actually is usable in raids. So yeah, I mean, we are going to 60 today, so that will be for sure. Like I will be, like the level will be okay. But yeah, the build also has to work out, so that will be another question, but I think we should be able to do it right. Yeah, I keep repeating myself on that as well, but wow, raids, dungeons, like balancing those is just complete madness. I'm really curious how they will be able to do it, and if they will be able to do it even. It's just a bit insane. Blast Wave actually could be a really nice pickup for our build as well. I like that. But yeah, I think we are good. Okay, so back to the zombie fields. About 10% to level 60 right now, so yeah, I guess this will be a bit bit longer stream. I mean, we also have to sell stuff and yeah, repair stuff. We might get ganked, so yeah, I think I should like plan another hour for this. But I have time this evening, it's not too late yet, and yeah, I will keep my promise, we will get to 60 today. Like maybe not today, but in this stream. Yeah, like the idea of having like certain builds only allowed, I really don't know like how they would be able to do this actually. Like it's so insane, like it's something that has never been there in the like whole World of Warcraft kind of yeah, history. And I really just don't know how they want to balance this out. Like even if every single character just gets like a random heal over time or something like this, and just heals like every different character up, like you have all those resources, it's just insane. Like stuff like vanish and I don't know, evasion, especially like those high level talents, since they don't require you to go down the tree, so you can pick up the strongest skills pretty much when you want. It's just insane. I really don't want to be the guy balancing the stuff out. I really don't see how they will be able to do it properly, to be honest. It's just insane. But I hope for the best, so yeah, let's see how this works out. Yeah, stuff like metamorphosis and pretty much everything, like it's just, yeah, never mind. I repeat myself, I keep rambling on for too long here, but yeah, very interesting stuff. Could also imagine that there will be some really long Warsong Gulch Battlegrounds, stuff like really tanky enemies and really heal heavy kind of builds that just keep any character alive. Okay, I think after the next big creep wave, he will be going towards selling some stuff to vendor. Not sure if I want to use my halfstone for that though, since I'm a bit scared of ganks and this is basically one of my means to escape. I also picked up a vanish. I'm not even sure like if I talked about this in the in an earlier episode, since I think it's been there for quite some time now. Yeah, just an overall good ability to have in my opinion. I initially got it because there was like one off-screen session where I just got one combat bug after another and it got so annoying to log on and off again and again. So yeah, basically that's also the reason behind this. Like you can go for feign death or just vanish, but yeah, vanish just being the far more can utilize it much more, like in other situations. Yeah, I also thought about picking up an Astral Recall. It's a really nice ability. It's like the Shaman one that allows you to basically halfstone every 15 minutes. It's really nice. Good point. But yeah, now that we are so close to level 60, I think it's okay. There's also some really nice tomes, like the Curse of Agony, Hunter's Mark, Blast Wave, and Shadow Bolt. I think that's an ability that might get picked up. Yeah, regarding the class masking, apparently they are really sinking a lot of hours into the development right now to fix this kind of stuff, and I appreciate it a lot. I just hope that they will get it straight, since there's something very frustrating about like having some certain build in mind, or just like investing your hard-earned ability essences and then just realizing, okay, that doesn't do anything for my build right now, and yeah, that's basically very demotivating. So fixing that kind of stuff should also have a very high priority, and I'm very happy that they are looking into this right now. What I would really wish for, and I know that might be a bit controversial since they try to make this like into some sort of, well, vanilla realm with only vanilla possibilities. Oh, nice. But I would actually very much enjoy... Oh, please give me the back. Damn it. No. No. Okay, there it is. Very much enjoy the... Oh, wow. I can't finish my sentence, I'm so sorry. I will come back to it really quick. In a short time. Ah, damn it. What was I about to say? Can you help me out? What was I talking about just a minute ago? I'm such an idiot. Like, there only has to be like a shiny item and I completely lose my focus. Class masking. Damn it. Yeah, probably was not that important. Oh, yeah, right, now I remember. Yeah, they want to like make this as vanilla as possible, but I really hope that there will be some sort of dual spec option. Like, I think that would be amazing. Like having with such big like kind of rarity to go for, I think it would be really nice to at least swap between two kinds of builds, sets of abilities and stuff. Yeah, that would be something I would wish for. But yeah, it's not really vanilla, so I guess that's a problem. And by the way, I hate this bug. I keep getting it a lot of the time, and for some reason, yeah, it pretty much bugs out my... It also does not have anything to do with the sprint. I already checked on that. I really just don't know, like, why this is the case. Yeah, dual spec, I think that was already in Wrath of the Lich King. So I think like the system itself is already like in the game. But since they are speccing everything down to vanilla, I think like that's the reason why it's not possible right now. There might be also some like mechanical issues with it. But yeah, not quite sure. You know what, let's just sell a bunch of stuff right now. Really want to go somewhere in this episode. Do I have to take a quick look out? Okay, let's just spirit. I have like unlimited amounts of armor in my bank right now, so please don't punch in your monitor right now because you're seeing me like sell all of the stuff. It's just I don't have any more space. I have like 3 bank characters right now and they are completely stacked with all kinds of stuff, so yeah, since this is the beta and everything will be deleted, I'm kind of running out of patience right now to send it like all of the stuff I'm currently having. But some important items, of course, I will keep. Okay, back to our farm spot. Yeah, I will keep the Hearthstone for now. Yeah, sorry for that kind of confused and drawn out segment there. That was a bit... got a bit dizzy. Lost my focus. But yeah, back to farming. We are pretty much 20% there, and since we cleared our backspace now, then like I think with the next kind of pulls we should get maybe to this level, and then yeah, I hope like in around an hour we are done with the grind. So yeah, short break here. If you have any questions or want to know something, then let me know. I have some time now. Like I don't have to concentrate on shiny loot or like big pulls. So yeah, if there's anything you can ask me. Just checking real quick if I missed out on anything like that was asked. Yeah, dual spec were in Wrath of the Lich King, so like I think the mechanics and everything are probably here. I'm not too sure like if they have problems with the scripting or if they just like want to don't want to make it available because of the whole vanilla kind of approach of things. Let's see who's online right now. At least 40 members, that's pretty okay. What it means is that probably there are even a bit more that are currently like in the game, since a few people also left the guild to be like a bit sneaky and not being able to be spotted. But yeah, I guess maybe 50 people are online right now. A lot of high-level characters as well. So yeah, soon we will be joining them. I'm just looking real quick if there's anyone, but it looks like they are not like farming at our kind of region. Looks like they went for another place, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, it was 1000 gold even. Alterac Valley mobs, okay. Do I have to go like in the dungeon for that? Like how do I do it? Can I just like go right here and like join the dungeon through this? No, wait, where is it? Should be around here, right? Somewhere around here. Wow, that's amazing. I did not know about this. So there's like basically in like not dungeon, in the Battleground. So I should join the Battleground and then just go for some... Oh, alright. That's interesting. You know what? I think I actually tried it out since... Well, this is getting a bit repetitive and yeah, boring. So maybe we even can try out something new for the last few level minutes. I mean, we are also pretty close. If it would have been something that would have required a lot of traveling, I probably would not have done it. But since this is like almost around the corner, I think I will just try to check that out. Thanks for the tip. Oh, you can join from the PvP panel. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, right? You can't really just go in there solo. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't know what I was thinking there. Let's hope there will be a few people that also join the Alterac Valley. Yeah, for some reason I just thought I could walk in there, but I think you need like a group at all times. So yeah, until this Battleground opens, I think we will have to keep farming around this area. Let's see. I think it's a bit more actually. I think it's probably around 3 days even. Or like 2 days, I don't know. Yeah, almost 3 days. You have to keep in mind that I pretty much stood around a lot in Stormwind, went AFK and stuff, and off-screen leveling and, well, banking, skilling up professions to a certain degree, although I pretty much gave up after a while. Like, it's really not that worth it with ladder working on a closed beta server. So yeah, with this kind of build, you should be able to get to level 60 like in 2 days. I think that's a fair estimate. Like if you really tryharding, if you are really going for it and just try to grind it out, then you should be able to get to 60 in 2 days, I think. That's a fair estimate. Yeah, good point. I will just like go around this area right here and then asked like for ultra quality grind. Looks like Odin is away anyway, so let's just wait real quick if there's someone that wants to do the same. So yeah, maybe a bit more than 2 days played. I'm not sure if Life is still watching. I'm not too sure like what his playtime was, but there's actually a good chance to make it quicker than I did. It's a bit annoying that they disable the who option. It's based like, what level is he? 51. Oh, he's already in a group, okay. Yeah. Open beta probably end of the next month, I think. But yeah, as I mentioned in a few episodes now, don't quote me on that. They really are a bit like they don't like to talk about this too much and try to refrain from giving any clear answers to this, so might be even a bit longer. I'm also like not playing on Valoria right now. Since this was just meant to be like a short showcase, not like a full playthrough or anything, I might return to it if like high level WoW Awakening gets a bit too boring. But I think like for what it's right now, it's also fine. Like just a 3-part showcase of the server, like of the start. I think it gave people a good enough impression of like how things work there, and I know a lot of people already checked it out because of that, and yeah, that's pretty much all it was intended to be. I'm not too sure if like there's anyone that wants to do this. I think I will go for like another run on the fields until they are like clear, and then like if the respawn time sets in from the ghosts, I will try to ask again. Oh, never mind then. Okay, now I'm very interested how this works out. So what kind of areas do you mean? Like those caves right here? In the mines right near the spawn. Ah, the Iron Deep mine, alright. Killing some trogs, that's interesting. Okay, I hope the boss of the trog, okay. I hope the respawn time is also like high enough so we can actually sustain a okay farm. Ah, okay, good point. So I should not kill the boss. So they will keep respawning. And like not turn allied. Okay, alright. Thanks for all your help. That's pretty nice. Alright, it's just like a display bug. Looks like he has the same plan as we do, so yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they really seem to be dying really quick and don't do any damage. That's actually pretty nice. Well, looks like Fertility Man did not want to have any of that shit. And basically just went for the boss apparently. Ah, he farms honor. Alright, okay. Well, I guess we will just end the... Yeah, let's just end the Battleground then. And yeah. I guess this is like a short intermission from our farming session, which will make this part probably a lot more longer than it was planned to be, but hey, that's just how things go sometimes. I think I will just follow him right now. Oh, there's another mine. Do you mean like the on the horde side or like the one like this cave around there? Not even sure like where the other mine is, to be honest. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go to the Cold Tooth mine then. Well, I don't think he did it like on purpose. Like, of course he did it on purpose to farm honor, but like, of course he does not know that we... I mean, maybe he does, since we just asked in the guild chat, but I don't think it was like in a bad intent or anything. I don't think he's doing this just to annoy us. I think he really just wants to go for some honor grind, so nothing wrong with that actually. Let's see if he also goes for the gold tooth mine. He's just a dick, okay. But he's also part of the man family. Wow, he has a lot of HP. Would be very interested in his kind of build actually. Like, I think if he's going for like a fast end and just for a grind, then there's like not much I can do to stop him on that. And I can't even blame him. Like, if I say now, you know, I would like to farm the mine. Please don't kill the mobs there. That also would be a bit weird, right? I mean, why should my goal be above his, you know? I mean, this is a battleground and it's meant to be for PvP and honor grind and faction grind, so... Oh, hello, there's actually... Ah, it's you, Narif, okay. Yeah, you know, it's actually a nice idea. You can try to keep him from entering the mine. Nice. Okay, let's try to go for some vermins. Like the remodel of the vermins, I just don't get it. Like why they have those strange antlers. It's just weird. I mean, there are worse things, I guess, but I just don't get it. I think what I like the most about those enemies is that I can't loot them. And that sounds a bit weird, but actually, like, not having the initiative to even trying to loot them is kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a burden by now to loot all the mobs, since I can't just like skip them, and if like there's not even the possibility to loot. Yeah, then that's basically really good for us. But I also have to be careful here, like not to kill the boss mob. It's actually a really nice grind. I like it a lot. It's also something different. Oh, you are going to roll on alliance, alright. I think I'm going actually, like if things go live, I think I will go for a horde character. It's not like I have decided on it yet, but it's pretty certain actually. But yeah, I guess on a server like this it doesn't really matter too much. I think like with dungeons and stuff it will probably. But yeah. Regarding the rest, like it's open PvP. Everyone is basically free to get killed. Have you decided on the kind of race or like kind of build you want to go for? Ah, there's the Taskmaster. I think I have to run from that, right? Like, is he as fragile as the other enemies? Oh wow, that's a lot of... Okay, I hope he just runs away pretty soon. Like that he doesn't die from our counter damage. Yeah, okay, he ran. He did run away. Would be nice if this would grant any kind of honor actually. Or like faction with Alterbeck Valley. Reputation, I mean, with the faction. Yeah, sounds good actually. I think you will have a nice time with this. Ah, damn it. I should pay more attention. Just missed out on a few mobs there. So let's see. I don't think they will respawn actually. But let's take a look. But it's a nice sort of variation to this whole grind fest. Having just some kind of different experience. I think this is just like one that fled before me. So yeah, I think this is basically, yeah, that's it. Like if you run through the mine, then that's about the XP you can get. I think like 2 bubbles, which is pretty nice actually. Like if you consider that there's actually like another one over there. But to be honest, I could imagine that just going like for the zombies, like with all the downtime you have waiting for the Battleground, and I mean you don't have to wait actually, you can go for other stuff while doing it. But like also with the downtime of the enemy mobs, I think like just farming in the Eastern Plaguelands is a bit more efficient. But I might be wrong on that, so yeah. This is also really nice. And of course it's like, that's also a nice thing about it. It's pretty much a safe zone, so that's also a nice thing. Yeah, that's totally right, Narov. I also just remembered that. Okay, let's get out of here for now. I think we will be trying to end this Battleground. Let's take a look what he's doing right now. Oh no. Is he even here yet? Yeah, he's here. Looks like he's trying to capture the tower. Oh, he actually has already, but it takes some time to tap it. Yeah, I'm not really that big of a Altar Quali player, as you might have noticed. Actually, I'm thinking about like just leaving this place right now and continue our farming session, since I think this will take quite a while. But maybe we can just watch this duel right here. The tree armor gives, I think, 200% extra armor. Like if you going for the improved version, let's check on that real quick. Nope, that was wrong. Yeah, 200%. Let's compare it. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, 370. The difference is that like the boomkin armor is like only from cloth and leather, and the like Tree of Life armor actually benefits from every armor type. So in the end, it's really good. So I think if you have like full plate and mail, then the bonus armor from Tree of Life is much bigger than the one from Moonkin armor, since like Moonkin form basically reduces you to leather and cloth armor types. So yeah, that's that. Okay, this tower takes forever to get captured. I really just wanted to like get at least the tower and then going out of the battleground, but I don't know. This takes too long for me. Let's just get out for now and continue our farming session. But thanks for the tip, Narov. I actually got some nice XP here. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right about that with the armor types. Okay, we have this, you have this. Let's take this. This. Oh, we also did not have our... We missed a few buffs. Probably got a spell or anything, or I just was not careful enough to buff them. But I think now we should be set. Okay. Let's continue our grind. This setter spec, like a, I don't know, maybe like 15 minutes or something. Yeah, I'm pretty much going for 60 today, so I guess it's fair to say that we are relatively close. Like, it takes some time. I am not like delusional about this, but yeah, we will be trying to go for this today. Yeah, all these, I think like a lot of druid forms pretty much counter a lot of crowd control, and there's so much stuff basically. I mean, Luca is kinda right. It's like everything gets countered, and but then again, like there will be those niche kind of builds that just counter that little bit extra, like they play against a bit higher percentage of the current builds that are like run, and like those builds will dominate, and it will be like the biggest task to figure out like what kind of builds you need. What are those kinds of builds that pretty much counter the other builds in a pretty efficient way, and always like not to be like stagnating on a certain build, but also like to be a bit more flexible and like change the way you play and pretty much adapt to the meta game. This will be like one of the biggest challenges, I think, when things go live, and if you want to try to play PvP competitively. Oh, I would really kill for like an experience potion right now. Really like the discussion you have currently. A lot of valid points are being made. You guys seem to have like a pretty good understanding already about the server, which is very nice. I guess like the guys who play in closed beta are pretty much like the ones that will have probably one of the better times when things go live. Just because they like have a bit better understanding about builds and like how things are running. Oh, good night, Luca. Thanks for tuning in. I think if I see that correctly, then there's currently a discussion going on about the name of the guild I will probably be running. I think my favorite so far is like the Muffin Man. Like the man with an E instead of an A. But the Baker's Dozen also sounds pretty awesome, to be honest. And it's not as ecocentric. Will be very hard to decide. Already theory crafting about the ranks, I see. That's pretty fun. Yeah, like the first rank would of course be Crump. Maybe there would be like different kinds of tastes, like strawberry, chocolate. But like for example, I would really not know like what to rank higher. Probably chocolate. But it would be too confusing, I guess. This is too subjective. We have to come up with something else. The Muffin Master, yeah, right. Okay, back to our beloved kind of zombie field. I probably will also be more like of a PvE guy, but I don't think that PvP like on this server will be phase roll. I think it will like actually include a lot of thinking and adapting to the meta. But I might be wrong. Maybe it's just like so much stuff that you actually can't really account for everything and then just take your face and roll it gently over your keyboard. By the way, guys, thanks for all the interaction and yeah, sticking with me through this grind. Could imagine that's a bit boring. But yeah, your chatting and your questions and everything, it keeps me awake. Yeah, random enchantments will be like even a like even more of a challenge to balance out, I guess. Like the possibilities with that are even like, it's just crazy. Oh nice, our final traveler's backpack. I guess that's just like, that's pretty fitting, like for our last grind run to get another of those backpacks is actually really nice. Like there will be combinations with like the talents and the random enchantments on weapons that are just completely broken, and that's the point that when things get just really hard to balance, since you can't really nerf anything because that would affect like talents itself and would make them a bit too weak, just to nerf them so they don't get overpowered like in their random enchantment combination. But then again, you have to do something, right? So I think they really have to be careful like what kind of enchantments there will be on the weapons and armor pieces, and that will be very interesting to see. Yep, it's basically a quarter. Like, what's it called? How do you say it in English? I'm just completely blacking out right now. Quarter before 11? 3 quarters past 10? Oh boy. Sorry. I really should know that. It's 10:55. 45. Oh god. It's 10:45 here. I really hope that I can finish this grind today, but it's looking good right now. We are half the way there. And yeah, without any kind of interruptions, we should be getting there. It's amazing, like sometimes even the simplest of English terms and yeah, see, again a word is missing. Sometimes like the simplest English terms are just completely gone out of my head and I don't know why. This is really something I really hope to improve with time. Like I think to some degree I already did it. But stuff like this, I really want to get rid of pauses like the one I just had. That just completely black out and don't know what to say. It's not very pleasant to hear or to watch, and it's always also like not very pleasant for me. I guess making... Like, one thing I always think about is, like, if I would have started in German, like, how much easier a lot of things would be for me. But then again, that would also be, like, a bit of the easy route, I guess. And, like, let's be honest here. I'm basically, like, private servers are very niche itself, right? So then we have our Awakening, which is, like, a custom private server, which is like a niche in it, so like double the yeah, kind of specific content. And then to do this in German, I don't think like there would be anyone, or like at least maybe, I don't know, 5 people maybe maximum who would even play it or watch it. So yeah, I think going for the international road might be a bit daring or like also not as easy. But I think in the end, like after some practice, it's probably the right decision. You just have to keep going, basically. Don't get discouraged by yeah, the kind of language barrier and try to grow with your task and basically just, yeah, learn the language. You mean you would also like go for a full heal build when you like when you level, like right when you start a game, so like team up with someone and then just go for a full heal? I mean that sounds interesting, since I really think that teaming up at the start and going for some sort of grind together is probably the way to go. Although it will take a really long time, since you share all your EXP. Sounds pretty good to me, Wanamaker. But you probably just typed it into Google, right? Or do you have like, is it like, do American and English, is it like a kind of subject you can choose? Like voluntary, like German as a language, or is it something that's even mandatory in your like system? Probably voluntary, right? Like a second language. Can't imagine that this is actually something you have to learn. If you are going for a nice heal build, like even if you get ganked, I don't think like they have high chances killing you, since like the way I see it, this sounds like you are going for, like if you team up with someone, then this even sounds like some sort of arena build. So if your teammate pays attention and tries to protect you, and you have like so much heal that basically they just waste all their stuff on you, then you should be fine actually. But of course, if they like specialize on that, it's the same story as before. Like, it always depends on like what kind of enemies you are facing. Oh, your whole class choose a language, that's also interesting. Like when I was back in, I think you call it like high school, right? Like there's no, like the term we use, like gymnasium, is like something different in English. It's like some sort of place where you have sport or like, yeah, train your body and stuff. But like here it's some sort of high school, and the point I'm trying to make is like you really could decide for yourself like where to go for. So I think I like the approach of having whole classes just like go for one language or the other. Is pretty interesting. But yeah, I would even argue that Russian probably brings you further in life in comparison to German. Yeah. Maybe. I guess it also depends, like what do you have in mind and what do you plan to do. But from what I've heard, like German really seems to be a bitch to learn, like with all the grammatic kind of stuff. I also like if like playing Dota learned me one thing, then it's that I pretty much regretted not picking up Russian. I actually went for Latin, which was like, I don't know. Back when I picked it, I thought it would be really interesting, like for later on, and to some degree it was like with all sorts of historical kind of, well, knowledge. But the language itself, like it's a dead language, nobody speaks it anymore, and it was just pretty boring. Like there has not been one occasion where I actually was able to use it in any kind of form. And I think picking a language like Russian would have been much better. Okay, we are getting there. I would say like 2/3 in the level right now. Yeah, about. A lot of people already leaving the stream, but I really can totally understand this. Like this is a very long stream already. Like at least for just grinding stuff, this is pretty boring. And since I started to talk about language, which is even more boring, and then about Latin, which is even more boring, I can understand very good that, very well, that a lot of people pretty much just are like, okay, fuck this, I'm out of here. To be honest, I would also like to take a break right now, but we have to pull through this, and I really want to. I want to get to level 60 already, so we can actually do some more stuff besides grinding. Like I want to do another grinding session, and I really want to have like the level 60 on tape. So this is like a complete journey. I wonder what will happen first, like if the music video, which I think is like 2 hours long, will end first, or if we actually will be able to make it to level 60. music intensifies. Thanks, No Life, but yeah, I think they are, like, I know myself that they are probably a bit boring from time to time, but that's just the way it is right now with all this kind of grinding going on. I also like recently got a message, like a comment telling me that I'm pretty much a boring fuck. But like that's something I know about, and well, I guess my only hope is that there are some people that enjoy content like this. And yeah. I really can't, I don't think I can change the way I am in that regard. I only can maybe try to get at least a bit more entertaining and like increase my skill of playing the game and talking while doing it. I think that's something very important. So I actually can talk about stuff without making too many pauses, and also still be good at the game, and like have some interesting topics. Stuff like that will be very important for the future. But yeah, this is all relatively fresh. Like I just hope that I will be able to improve myself in time before too many people are just jumping away. It's nice of you, Beastly, but I really mean it. Like, I don't have anything against constructive criticism, and I actually encourage people to tell me what they think. So some of the points that are brought up are actually pretty valid, and I can understand why people think that way. Like, where I draw the line between like criticism and just blatant trolling is basically when people get insulting and you pretty much know, okay, they are out to fuck with you and trying to get like a reaction from you. But if there's like a well written and understandable constructive criticism, like a comment like this, I actually appreciate that. But like my only response to that can be like if it's about my character and my kind of approach to Let's Plays, I really can't change it that much, to be honest. Like I mentioned right now, like what can change and what I hope will change to some extent. But like the majority of the things I do, I probably just can't do anything against this, and I don't think that's even like a bad thing, to be honest. It's just different. Like it's the same thing with like a lot of things in life. Sometimes it's not a question of if it's like good or bad. It's just something different. Everyone has their own taste, and yeah. As soon as you understand this and appreciate this, then pretty much there's not much that can go wrong. Alright. 75% to level 60. Let's pay another visit to our new favorite place at Garen's Withering. Yeah, having a list about certain stuff when I don't have anything to interact with, that's actually a fine idea, I think. I like that, because a lot of the time there's actually like the moment, like even also after streams, when I think, oh damn, like there were a few topics that were actually relevant to me and like important to me, and I just forgot to talk about them. And yeah, if there are like silent moments like these, I totally could just talk about them, I guess. But I just forget it. And I have to admit, sometimes I also enjoy like a bit of silence, to be honest. But yeah, for really long and awkward pauses, I probably should look into yeah, getting some sort of topics prepared. That's a really nice point. And by the way, thanks for your feedback on the like South Park episode so far. I had a lot of like likes there. I know it sounds a bit strange, but that actually means something to me. It encourages me to do a few more episodes and like a whole playthrough of this. It's really scary stuff. Like starting as some sort of niche player with just like private servers or like Dota kind of custom games. It's really scary to start something new, and it won't replace like the stuff I just told you, but it's really nice to at least get some other content in there. I mean, I also had, I think like there were 3 or 4 people that unsubscribed, but I think that's to be expected, to be honest. Like I don't want to focus too much on that. I rather want to focus on like the positive things that happened. And yeah, so big thanks to anyone that liked that and that still stays with me on this kind of channel, even though like I try out some new stuff. That's really nice of you. Yeah, a mustache is also, it's also a bit cheating. I agree with you there. Like it's almost like having a bit cleavage, a big cleavage, and I'm very sorry. I have to use my body that way. But you know, it's really hard starting out as a streamer and let's player. So I have to at least bring something to the table. And of course, that's my mustache. Right. I recently read about this. Like, I just noticed it like when I was trying to chat with someone like on another YouTube stream. There are like timeouts or something. Like you can't even type. Like I think if you type like 3 times, then there's like a 30-second pause or something like that. It's totally weird. Like on YouTube streaming. Do you guys know if there's like any way to change that? I might have to look into this. I just recently realized it, so this just completely sucks. This really made me think about going to Twitch now, since it's just like, what the fuck? Like 30-second pauses just because you type like 3 lines in the chat. It's just, what? So yeah, if there's any way to change that, please let me know. If not, then I guess we really have to consider going to Twitch and hoping that that we have enough followers by that point to yeah, make the settings available for the viewers. That's just completely weird. Yeah, I mean, I had this topic a few times now, and I'm sorry if there's anyone watching that heard me talk about it for a very long time, but Like the thing about Twitch streaming is basically that you can't choose your kind of like stream settings. Like I can, for example, but you as a viewer, you can't really do that. And that's a bit of a problem. Since like if I stream in a high bit rate, you can't really watch the stream if your like download speed is a bit low. And that's what always kept me from streaming on Twitch. But after you hit like a certain amount of viewers or like followers, then you actually can change that. So I think maybe the time has come to actually do that. And yeah, try it again on Twitch. Because this like whole timeout thing is just really annoying. Like I don't know what they were thinking with that. I love. Oh, sorry, Wanamaker. I read it a bit late. I loved Warcraft 3, and I also think about doing a let's play on that. But that will be for later. But it was one of my favorite games back in the day. Pretty much defined my childhood, and also like got me. Oh, I have the combat bug. It also got me into Dota and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, Warcraft 3 is amazing. Liked it a lot. Yeah, so I don't know how to go about this, but I probably will make like an update video then that will request you to follow me on Twitch so that we can actually like get the settings to make the settings changeable. And yeah, I think then we will be streaming on Twitch a bit more. I think that's actually a good idea. Like I never got really why YouTube like as a streaming platform is that heavily criticized, and I recently thought it would be only because of like the kind of emotes, and that people would be just like, yeah, Kappa Pride and Kappa and whatever, like PogChamp, whatever there is. And like it's really not that long ago I realized that you actually can't type like 3 lines in a row without like having a really long break. And it's like a sort of an anti-spam filter, I guess, but it's just really weird. And yeah, I think we will transition to Twitch because of that. This is like so many people referred me to Twitch by now, and so many people want me to stream there. And if he can get a decent following, then yeah, I think that's really something we are going to do soon. Yeah, I could also like have some viewer games with like Warcraft 3, some UFA Party. Like there are some neat little party games that pretty much it's a bit like Mario Party, where everyone can get into them really soon, and they are just a lot of fun. So maybe we can, like, I don't know, for like another sub special have some sort of subscriber party games on Warcraft 3 or anything, or maybe even Dota 2, or I don't know. I will think about some things. Okay, I think only 10% left to level 60. We are pretty close right here. Like one mod I always loved to play on the old Warcraft 3 days was one called Vampirism. It was really addictive. Basically, it was a bit like cat and mouse kind of playstyle, where basically a lot of smaller players had to build bases and run away from like one big bad wolf. In this case, it was a vampire. And it was a lot of fun. Like there were different versions of this, and like before my Dota kind of game era, there was basically vampirism. Just really fun concept. There's a lot of competitive vampire, okay, vampirism. That's interesting. Like I haven't played it in ages. I really don't know the current state on this. I think like 2 years ago I made another like playthrough of the Warcraft 3 campaign and made a quick look into the Battle.net just for old time's sakes, like trying to look for some Dota games. And I saw like very rarely I saw some vampirism. I really don't know the current state on this. But yeah, really cool that like this old game mode is still played today and there's like even a competitive scene about it. Like there was one channel on YouTube in particular that basically he was one of the best vampire players in the game as far as I'm concerned, and I pretty much binged watched those videos. It was amazing to look at, like the amount of strategy he put into this and stuff. I guess I shouldn't be talking too much about it. Like a lot of people probably don't even know like what the hell this mode is I'm talking about right now, and yeah, but it was a big part of my childhood, so I keep rambling on. We are getting pretty close, boys. Yeah, exactly. The girls want me and the boys want to be like me. I'm totally that kind of person. But yeah, regarding your comment on drama, I'm really not into that kind of stuff. I think it's amazing on like what kind of stuff people can get off or like can get angry, and well, I don't even want to talk about it as like in general, because I think like I'm already being part of the drama with this. So yeah, let's just forget about this. Like as I mentioned in my channel trailer way back, I think it's like 3 weeks old now, and like also when I started with this channel, like this is always like this always tries to be and always will try to be a very positive kind of channel, bit relaxed, set back, and yeah, really not into that kind of stuff. Like I know it probably gives you a lot of views and like a certain following, but yeah, I really hope I never have to like have to do stuff like this to get some sort of a fan base. Really not my cup of tea. And I guess I also should not be too hypocritical, like even though I just said I pretty much despise any kind of drama and I think it's destroying communities and stuff. To be honest, like if there's any new IDOPS content cup or like any new hot, I don't know, leafy drama, I don't know. I mean, right now it's a bit boring and I don't follow it that much more, but like a few months ago, like when this shit was really hot, I can't deny that I also clicked on a few videos and watched them. It's just, I don't know, there's something in the human nature that finds any sort of drama really attractive. Oh wow, that's really nice. Ranged attacks, 3% chance. This will be amazing for our later build. Pretty cool stuff we got here. Okay, so I guess we are just waiting for like the last spawn on the field right here, and that should get us to level 60. So yeah, the silence before the storm, I guess. Let's just take a breath, take a quick drink, and then we will be going to 60 really soon, and yeah, and at least this kind of like this part of the Let's Play series with the whole grinding fiesta. After that it will be a lot of PvP and high level content. Yeah, I mean, as you said, a lot of people do it for the views, and there's also a lot of well, kind of manufactured, if that's the right word, like not real kind of drama, but like drama that's just, that has the purpose of like attracting viewers. But then again, you can't really blame those people. Like in the end, it's the community that watches it. Like it's the person that has to click on it. Like if no one, like if everyone would to ignore like drama and would not find it entertaining, then there would not be that much drama. So it's also on the like viewer base and the community. Like it also is our fault that stuff like this is so popular right now. We'll try to go for a really nice deck for our last pull. Just hope that our game won't crash, because it will be too big, so I don't think I will risk too much, because this would be like a complete disaster if like this last if like right before we hit level 60 the stream will end. That would be really sad. Yeah, but again, guys, I understand it, like with the memes and the spam and everything, and it's fun, but let's try to refrain from this kind of drama stuff, and yeah, try to refrain from spamming stuff like luck fair and stuff. That really does not help the cause. It pretty much just spreads the drama. Alright, I think it's time for our last pull here. Really think about like putting some more epic music on for this last pull. Bit afraid of copyright though. Maybe like the Guile theme from Street Fighter. That's pretty much the... like this theme goes with everything. Yeah, I guess that's fine, right? There should not be any sort of copyright on it, I think. Fundamental. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Alright, I think it's time. I just hope the track does not run out until our pull is finished. Wouldn't it be amazing if like some guy would just gank us right now? Yeah, here we are, level 60. GG guys. The grind is finally over. Let's loot our final stack of mobs and then, yeah. Let's call it a night. Was an amazing time. Had a lot of fun so far on the server. Yeah, and it's not over, of course. Like, this just sounded a bit like... Oh, is this the end of the Let's Play? No, no. There will be a lot of more stuff coming, of course. But that's for later. We will try out some PvP kind of stuff. And yeah, just trying to get up this route right here. Alright, so yeah, played. Alright, that's of course something we have to do. 2 days, 23 hours, so not quite 3 days. But still took a lot of time. Could have been faster maybe. Let's tune the music down a bit. The epic part of the Let's Play is over. Okay. Maybe some of that music. It's actually also almost over. Alright. So, thanks for... nice bet, by the way. Pretty close. Thanks for everyone that watched the Let's Play so far, that was part of this journey. Yeah, we will continue with some more level 60 PvP pretty soon. Yeah, thanks for sticking through all these kinds of AoE grind, for interacting with me, for entertaining me on this journey, and yeah, for just being part of it. So yeah, I hope to see you again relatively soon, and yeah, that you had a fun time as well. So take care guys, stay awesome, and until next time.